Hey everyone, and welcome back to our season of Half Truths. We are in episode 2, and today we're going to talk about that phrase, God helps those who help themselves. And it's supposed to be an expression that creates self-initiative. Unfortunately, it's been twisted and terribly confusing, and it's led many people to believe that this phrase is biblical, which it's actually not. This phrase originated in ancient Greece, and the original saying is, the gods help those who help themselves. Now, I don't know about you, but I cringe when people misuse this phrase, especially because throughout the entire Bible, we find examples, we discover stories of God actually helping those who can't help themselves. Moses helped bring freedom to the Israelites who were enslaved by the Egyptians for more than 400 years. Queen Esther stepped up to stop a plan that had been hatched to kill all of the Jews in her kingdom. And then there is Jesus, whose entire ministry was about helping those who can't help themselves. So what we have here is a beautiful message from God that He is here for the least, the last, and the lost. God brings hope to the hopeless, peace to the hurting, and direction to the lost. He is a God of light, a God of grace, and a God of mercy. Hear these words from the Psalm 108. God makes everything come out right. He puts victims back on their feet. He showed Moses how he went about his work, opened up his plans to Israel. God is sheer mercy and grace. He is not easily angered. He's rich in love. He doesn't endlessly nag and scold, nor hold grudges forever. He doesn't treat us as our sins deserve, nor pay us back in full for our wrongs. I don't believe that God so loved this world that He sent His one and only Son, Jesus, not to condemn it, but to save it and offer it eternal salvation, and then turn His back on the very people that He created. I don't believe that God has turned His back on those who are struggling with addiction, those who are broken-hearted, full of grief and despair, those who have come upon hard times and have no means of picking up the pieces or putting them back together. I don't know about you, but that is not a God that I want to ever worship. Jesus teaches us a lesson in the Gospel of Matthew chapter 25 when He tells His disciples it's their job to care for the hungry. It is their job to give drink to the thirsty. It is their job to care for the homeless, to take care of those who are sick, to visit those who are in prison. And then He says, enter you who are blessed by my Father. Take what's coming to you in this kingdom. It's been ready for you since the world's foundation. And here's why. When I was hungry, you fed me. When I was thirsty, you gave me drink. I was homeless and you gave me a room. I was shivering and you gave me clothes. I was sick and you stopped to visit. I was in prison and you came to me. You see, it's not God helps those who helps themselves. It's God sees those who cannot help themselves and sends people to rescue them. He sends you and He sends me to help them. God calls for us to choose good, to do good, to live a life that mirrors Jesus. And the idea of God only helps those who help themselves, it's not biblical. It is nowhere found in the scriptures, because God is a God who helps those who cannot help themselves. Thanks for tuning in today. I really hope you like this video, you share it with your friends, you subscribe to our page, and you stay up to date with all things Broadmoor Online. Have a great day. Bye.